Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another traffic challenge that we are going to attempt here in Cities Skylines. It's been a while since we last did one of these. I had a few of you guys kind of comments saying, recommending me to do some more. And we're going to try. Now, I found a really good city. Has some issues. It looks quite manageable, but I've given myself a little bit of an extra challenge. I've disabled despawning so cars cannot disappear on us, as you can see right now. And I've also enabled the super demand mod too, which means if any buildings or any zoning kind of goes down, super demand mod brings it back in, so we'll have that continual flow of traffic coming into the city, which will make it just a little bit more difficult for us. Now guys, if you enjoy this, want to see more traffic challenge in the future, then make sure you smash that like button down below. And if you're on already as well guys, please make sure you subscribe. Now, this is the city that we pretty much got to work with. It's a pretty cool one. Something I've realised is I can't buy any more tiles, and there's this really awkward one right here, which has a lot of traffic on it right now, as you can see. And that's kind of annoying that we can't get to it, but I got some plans on how we can kind of fix this in the long run anyway. But it's a nice little city. It's not a little grid format, which is causing problems. There's some sewage problems in the city already, which I think I'm just going to drop down some more water and sewage plants just to make sure that these guys are Gucci. Where's the water plants in this? Right, I'm just going to drop a random one here, and then we'll do like some sewage outlets over here. Actually, can I squeeze one in? Right there. I'm hoping that's enough. I'm hoping that is going to be enough. So I'm already fixing the city before I even fix the city. Right, let's just give it some power. And is that water now going to be good? Let's have a little fast forward quickly. Is that enough? Was the sewage? I don't think the sewage treatment was enough. Right, I'm going to have to drop a couple of these down. I'm going to have to put them on this side. I can't even put them on that side. Right, this is kind of annoying already. I'm now doing sewage. I did not expect... Oh, wait. That's going to go down into there, and I don't really want that to go down into there. So let's just kind of get rid of that. Right. We're going to use these little basins. Where is it? Perfect. There's an industrial area over here. We'll just kind of drop them here for now. There we go. And that solves that. Right? Yeah, perfect. Okay, sweet. So yeah, it's a nice little gridded area. Got a couple of bridges going here, there, and everywhere, which get the traffic around. So let's see what the traffic situation is. It's 22% average traffic. Now, it doesn't look too shabby in the actual city areas, but there is a big build-up on the highways. Now, where does it build up? They're building up going exiting out, which is not great. But that is a contributing factor to the backlog of them coming in. So we've got to sort that out. Over here, they're pretty much entering in, but it also affects these like cloverleaf interchanges. Obviously, if one's backed up, it kind of backs up elsewhere, and they're trying to enter in here. So we're gonna gotta sort that out. So it doesn't look too bad. There's some more traffic over on this side trying to exit it. It doesn't look too bad in terms of there's not that many roads affected. It's just the problem is that we have the additional challenge of this here being outside of the map bounds, and I can't unlock it. Oh yeah, I can. GG everybody. I thought I couldn't unlock it for a second. Okay, that makes it a little bit easier. That does make it a little bit easier. So why don't we first then take a look at how they enter the city, because as it stands right now, this is the only route into the city on this side, except this. Are these exit or yeah, these are except these, but they're not sufficient enough. Now, I did notice that we got a couple of bridges going straight over. So we have this bridge here, which if you follow the road, it goes straight up. Same with this one. So what would be beneficial is if we got these 4-lane roads and we just kind of bring them out like this, and the other one is just here. And we create these as turn-offs for the highway. So we create an additional 2 there. We have this one going down the side as well. Now I realise we can actually buy land. I don't know where I got it in my head that I couldn't buy land. I don't know. So that's an additional 3 that we can add into it. So everyone here right now can get in and out at the same time. So they're not heavily relying on this clover. Now it could do some traffic management, sort out some lane management, some giveaway signs on this. But ultimately, I've got a big bulk of traffic that's going to head down there anyway. So I might as well divert it a little bit earlier on and get some use out of it. Now, we have another bridge here. So if I brought this out, I'm going to use this for something because these are not very good. And we have 2 here. So I'm going to pick this one because that other one's a little bit too close to the interchange. Bring that to there. Okay, sweet. Okay, so let's pause it for now. And let's figure this out then. So let's kind of go for a basic setup in a sense that if I kind of start here, I should really start in the air because I'm going to build like a bridge going over it. So if we start by 10 and then go out by, I'll just bring it out to there. That's fine. And then go down like normal. And on this side, again, it's not really going to do anything on this side, but I just extend the road slightly just to make them use it. So the highway then, I'm going to go for a 2-lane road, and we're going to do a wide swing on this. Now the reason we're going to do a wide swing on it is so we can ultimately have the traffic away from it. So because you normally get, when you kind of do this kind of setup, you get the traffic building up on the bridge. So if I do a wide swing, at least we've got enough space and room to maneuver everything. Now, we did the same on this side. So what was this? This was, okay, almost like 48. But if you kind of go from up here, and we'll do this one here so we can kind of see how it then looks. So that's about right, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Did the same on that side. So that is the bigger one out of the 2 other versions that we're going to go with. Again, this is just to filter the traffic. Now, we do need to do some lane management at this point right now. So if I said, again, we're not going to have any traffic coming from over this side, to be honest. But I need to make sure that, one, we don't have any traffic lights so the traffic can continually flow. That's perfect for us. That these either are going that way or this way, because that's how, you know, the lane management is pretty much going to work. Now, we'll have it where I can either go continually straight on like that and turn there. It's just I don't feel like there's going to be much traffic using this, but then you got to think there's not much traffic coming down at the moment. We'll see how that goes, because if worst case scenario, I merge this green one over into that one side as well, just to get the traffic moving into the city. So we'll let that run for a little bit, because that will slowly bring the, oh, it's actually gone down to 18%. That's not great, is it? That's definitely not great. Simple. Again, it's nothing amazing, nothing extravagant. It's just what I want to make effective. Now this one here will be mainly used by this side. If it brings them in. Again, what it will do is kind of serve this area, push them down over to here, maybe swing them over to there. But we see how that one ultimately goes. And that should now start to slowly bring down the backlog of traffic. I mean, it's really done wonders for this side right now. So we've got to be moving right now. It's going to be higher than, yeah, we're now higher than 18. That's the lowest that we've seen it. We're now at 24%. Okay, so we'll give that time. Now let's kind of dive a little bit deeper into this. So a big backlog of it, they're coming down to go round, Okay, so they're pretty much going round. I mean, I like these clover interchanges. I do like them, but it's just one of those things. Sometimes they're good, but at the same time, when you have traffic on them, they can be a pain. They really can be a pain. So let's just take a look at the lane management here. So that's pretty much straight on. This will go straight on and turn over. And this will turn over. So this comes in. Now that's just to kind of ease that junction, just to get these guys slightly moving a bit more. But as time goes on, ooh. Right, let's also have that. Have the ability to go straight on. So that means they won't change their lanes so early on. I'm sure, where's the restriction one? No, there's nothing telling them to do anything. I don't want to do time traffic lights. Come on, Sunny. What are you doing? What are you doing? So just let them slightly move. There isn't anything else further up, is there? Here. Right, yeah, I can understand why that turns over, but there's not enough traffic coming off this to justify that at the moment. What is this? Right, get rid of you. Okay, right, I'm going to continue because I didn't know there was going to be so much of this stuff here. So that turns off. So once they're moving further along, as they're now spaced out, then you don't mind them changing lanes. You don't mind it at that point. But it's just getting them up here, to be honest. So if I make them go straight there, and then they can choose their lanes a little bit later. I mean, then again, some of these guys might want to turn off there, to be honest, wouldn't it? You know, the people on coming down this side. So I've got to do something. And what I could do is choose this to go across there. It's not the best setup, but at least it's now making them initially move. Right, we'll leave that for now. Again, not the best setup, but it's starting to move the traffic. And that's kind of what we need to do, because it's now got the backlog going back up again, because these guys definitely want to head straight up. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's what you get. When you get blockage one side, it affects everything else. And this blockage is going all the way down. So we just pretty much got to remove it. So, now, there is other ways in which I can kind of mess around. You can create like a big roundabout island, which is something really cool that we could add into it. Now that may be a bit. I'm thinking about completely changing the intersection here, like something that we've done recently on Fulltopia. If you guys watched that series, we did like a big highway roundabout for the industrial export area. Now, that's something that we could implement in here very easy. Like we make this highway go straight over, create a big one underneath on and off ramps, and this one connect to it. Now that might be the way to go forward with this, because I can do some really big lanes for it. So I think let's approach that scenario, and then see. It's probably one of the biggest interchanges that I've ever created, but that now goes cleanly under. It's not pretty, but it should be effective. So ignore like this stuff like this. Oh, no, I'm on the wrong button here. There we go. Move that in, and then maybe create some more bends. So ignore that. I can spend hours doing that kind of stuff. But it should be nice. Now this might be an issue for us, with this being so close. But let's see how that plays out. Worst case scenario, I get rid of it and make them kind of get onto this from a different route. But this now, if I put it as a play mode, should now kind of move it all. Get all the traffic on the right route. And then slowly start to push it. So yeah, now at this stage, I need to do the lane thingy-majig. So we're going to make this one turn in there. That one turn there. So at least it keeps the one on the outer road flowing. But I don't think they like the fact that they got to turn here. So if I just kind of boom, 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 that one straight across like that, then they won't mind so much going into the right-hand lane, because they have the ability to go straight on if they wanted to anyway. So we'll see how that ticks along. I've got to kind of do it. It just moves the traffic to somewhere else, but continue makes the traffic underneath flow on both sides, so it doesn't create that build-up. Now we just slowly got to remove the backlog in traffic now coming in. So that might take some doing to kind of get rid of it. And we'll just allow it to continually move. But that should be quite beneficial for everybody. It's now moving a lot smoother along this road as it all goes somewhere else. Now, we'll allow them to kind of flow out. I know it's causing issues there, but the only reason I'm doing it on this side to get rid of the bulk of the traffic coming in. And that should slowly start to move it. And I've got another one that I can add in still, which would be pretty sweet for those guys. And now it's just pretty much a waiting game for him to kind of slowly disappear. Oh, wrong button. Traffic now flow up to 36%. So we're getting there, guys. We're making the moves. So now you got to put your thinking hat on and then start to think like, what is the best routes in which we can now solve some of these issues. So I think we're going to tackle this one. This is going to be a big issue for us. So a lot of that traffic is coming from them going down here to turn, but they're getting caught up in this traffic here. So are they just pretty much doing U's? Is that what they're doing? How is the... So if I allow them to kind of spread out by 2, because you're not getting much traffic come down here anyway, so you give them the luxury of being able to do that. That should now start to push and move that. But then you do get them ones coming back in, so they're getting stuck in here, but that's now starting to flow a bit more. Now I could upgrade this road to a 2-laner. And we have to put Anarchy on for this. There we go. Upgrade this to a 2-laner. And upgrade this to a 2-laner. I could do that one, but there's no point. And just to, oh no, I flipped it the wrong way. And just to kind of make it more annoying, I'm not going to do it. Right, so that's now going to start pushing the traffic again on this. You can now start to see a lot more movement happening. And I feel like a lot of the vehicles are using this as a roundabout. Really, aren't they? That's ultimately what they're trying to do. It's like they're coming round. Well, they're coming down here to go around here to go up to shoot back down, which is a bit weird. But I need to. I mean, look at this here. This whole sit is weird. This whole sit is weird. But how are we going over here right now? Are we cleaning up? Yeah, we've cleaned up there. It's just now the traffic that comes all the way down. But I've got to clear the source of it. So, again, I could do something very similar to what we've done down there. But why don't we try and actually solve this over everything else? No, actually, do you know what? I don't like the fact that they're trying to use it as a roundabout. So, where else do I have or can create a junction? So, pause it for a second. Get my bulldozing tool out. We'll kill off this. Kill off this. And kill off that. Now, because that's elevated, this is the perfect place here to have this go straight across there. Have that. Now, it's kind of awkward how it has to now turn, but we'll roll with it to do those. And then one side will have the highways, give them the ability to come down there and then shoot back up. So, and then we do on this side. I mean, this is very unorthodox to do it like this. Now, actually, will cause more issues. That'll cause issues to do it like that. So I don't even know why I'm attempting to do that. So I do it like this, down there, and skedaddle out this way. And then you can skedaddle up that way, and in here, there. So that creates almost like a loop around here. But should also stop people now going all the way down here to turn around. So that will kind of solve some of the issues there. Also give another turn-off route as well. I mean, I'm going to expect to see more traffic build up on these roads. I'm going to expect that. But I just want to slowly start to clear this interchange before we make some progress. So what we at now then? What's the looking at? 41%. Okay, we're getting there. So while that traffic flow is now about to hit 60%, we're going pretty well. So now we're going to take a look at alternative routes to now get them not to use cars. Because now it's starting to clear the traffic. You can see it's now starting to move. It's still a little bit built up in certain areas and stuff like that. Over here it's quite dramatic too because the user needs to go straight on. We've got to think of alternative routes to how we now get them to not use cars, and that is by public transport. Now I had a quick look and there is some public transport in here. There's only a small little random loop. It's a bit weird. Nothing really connected over to this side, so it'd be kind of beneficial to get a subway line. Is that a tunnel? Oh yeah, we have a tunnel going through. Okay, that's weird. But yeah, to get a subway line now hooked up and going through the city. So why don't we take a look at doing something like that? So I'm going to drop a couple of stops right now. So we're going to create, I'm going to create first a loop around the city. Oh, loop around the city, what am I talking about? A loop around this area. Right now, so I do a loop around here. Let's get the anarchy off. So once I've got a loop going here, not many people are going to use it. But once I've got a loop around here, I can then tag that loop on to other places. There we go. It's going to be nothing amazing. It's just going to be efficient. That's pretty much it's going to be. So create this wonder loop right now. And I'm just going to do a simple connection over here. Like that. We'd set the loop up now. So it might move some people, it might not, but by initially creating this loop, we're creating a network. Okay, so we got that one then. And then with the power that I think I've got, but I really don't have. Alright, we connect that there. And then it'd probably be ideal also to get something there. Something there. Connect it up. So really you can go, make sure I've got this connection to there. Why is that not moving? There we go. To there. Like that. So, if I take this one, so now we're doing the opposite loop. There's actually people waiting at the station, which is really cool. So that gives me confidence. If we go the opposite way around this loop right now, and this kind of sets it all up. Now it'll be nice. It would be nice to have a station around here somewhere. But if I just take this one for now. No, actually. Yeah, let me just take this one for now. Use it as a little hub for the most part. Back there to there. That completes a line there. So two quite dramatic loops that we now have set up. And I'm just going to see how those go. Just for now. And how that changes the traffic. This interchange is looking a lot cleaner and clearer. Again, there's still a lot there, but it's a lot less than what it was. We got a little bit of traffic over here, but it's not. I mean, it could be a lot worse considering that was a last-minute ditch to kind of create something. Over here on this one over here, so the traffic's still building up, but it's died down to this point, which is interesting. Now I could clear that by making them all move over. So we make them merge there. And that will then make that flow. But then with the newly... Wait, did I do that right? No, I didn't. That's hilarious. Right. Now, once I get that clear, it will just push the traffic up a little bit further. But it's getting them all... Oh, it only ends there. So we can see a light at the end of that tunnel, which would now clear this because they're not getting stuck by trying to merge in. It's a shame that nobody wants to use this, but there you go. It is what it is, right, guys? It is what it is at this point. And so what we're up to now, anyway, is almost at 60%. Now we're at 71. We're making great strides, boys. We're making great strides. So this is our next issue. So really, they're coming in, and from what I can see, traffic is going straight across, and it's only really kind of starting to flow at that point. So it'd be nice to then get this all connected. So if we buy this little area here, I'm going to buy that as well so I can move the camera around it. And then we just do the same what we've done everywhere else. Because it's that additional way to get into this area. Also, there's a subway station right here. So it might be beneficial for those guys to hop and jump onto that. Right, why is this not doing what I want it to do? Is he going all weird on me again? He has a tendency to do that, doesn't it? Right, straight across. Put Aniki on. Right, there we go. And get a little highway. So, I'm not gonna... You know what I would do? I'm not gonna create a little connection there. Because that's where we don't have traffic there. But if I created... And this... Guys, call me crazy right now. Why is this not doing what I want it to do? Ah, there we go. That's what I was missing. Yeah, so call me crazy. But I'm doing this just to get them off the beaten track. And what I'll say is, this is probably the weirdest junction I've ever done. But just roll with it, okay, guys? Roll with it. Turn off traffic lights there. Turn them off there. Okay. And we should start to see vehicles eventually use it. Now, if they turn off here to go straight up, what's the reason why they wouldn't turn off here to go straight up? You see, boys? You see? Ooh, this is now looking a lot clearer too. So you get this slight issue there, but that's as some of them are then choosing to turn off here. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So what, I gotta be pushing 80s now? I mean, that's confident. 77, yeah, I'm gonna be pushing the 80s. Considering at one point it was 18% traffic flow. It's not shabby, boys, it's not shabby. Well, they're now starting to turn off here, which will alleviate this turn off. And how far back does that traffic... Okay, it only goes to there. It's only there, so we ain't got far for it to start clearing. Which is good. How many people are using public transport? That's traffic flow. Ooh, okay. Even better. Right. Let's see how this one goes. Right then, so that junction's now cleared, which is great. I don't know how far it's kind of moved up. It looks like it's kind of cleared all the way through. Now, I don't know what effect kind of getting rid of these two roads would have had on this area. But now the traffic's gone through, we're now operating at 87% traffic flow, the average flow right now. Now, the question I need to ask is it possible, Soniac, to get it up to 90? Well, that's a really good goal. It's up to 88 at this point. It flows beautifully here. But why don't we tell them that they've gotta be merged into single lane file. And that goes down that way. And that goes down that way. Keep them all into lanes. Get these guys here going straight. So that pretty much keeps that flowing. Or is that going to cause us issues? It's actually going to cause us more issues than I want. Right, I'm going to upgrade this to one of these. And let's try that lane management again. So you there, you there, you there, you there. So that should keep those guys, like I said, flowing. And let me see where the traffic is now. 87. So looking at some red patches. I see a couple of red patches through here, through there. Getting some over here. So it would be nice to kind of solve this. Do you know what? It's actually flowing so well. I don't know where I'm going to find that extra 3%. Because just looking at the areas that are red, I can't see where we can make the improvements because there's really not any traffic. I mean, these Okay, they do stop. They do tend to stop here, but it's not bad. Okay, I can see the issues now. So what if? Right. What if then we do it like this? And here. Right, if we do that, they're really close together, but it'll be interesting to see then how the traffic reacts to that. I haven't like destroyed the city ever with these. Nah, we're all good. So with that said then, there's ways in which on both sides they can enter or exit this little industrial area over here. Isn't it now? Which is pretty good. But it's getting the average flow going at this point. So as it brought it down, it's still at 87. Okay, so it's still not bad. There is traffic lights on here now. Let's get rid of those. Get rid of those. And let's kill off all crossing the road, so no pedestrians are going to be sacrificed. And this is just now me trying to get that 90%, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. Why are they going straight on? So yeah, we're just trying to get that flow going now. So where are we at? 88%? See, there's nothing really on that junction now, so I think that's give us an extra percentage, right? I think that's give us the extra percentage. And it's really, this is the thing, getting the extra percent at this point is really difficult, but I'm going to class this one, guys, as kind of a success. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button down below, but until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.